Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left off, we were down here at the dungeons of Isengard, and we have been talking to Baldagar. Baldagar and, what's his name? Alakazam, Akka, who used to be the steward of Isengard before Grima Wormtongue came along and took the position away from him. What we're going to do, we are ready to put the escape plan that we have been formulating into action. So hopefully here shortly we will no longer have to carry around this reminder of captivity that keeps us bringing us back to the Isengard depths and reminding us that we are still a prisoner down there. So let us hope that that is going to take place here very shortly. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to Baldagar. First of all, we're going to look at the history of the text again. And as y'all will see, let me pull it up here, I have been doing some, as you see, major inventory management, as you see there. And we have been doing a lot of major legendary item management as well, so that we are actually using a much better weapon given to us by a good friend of ours, who I think once again, and we are doing so much more damage now and so many more items. The amount of critical chains and everything else, you know how I was avoiding all the unruly Uruks, all the surly Uruks around here, the light blue Uruks. I would avoid them, even though they'd give you a speed boost, because it would take me about 20 or 30 seconds to kill them, and they would take my bar down to about a third of the way and all that. I can kill them in about 3 seconds now. So they've actually became a resource now. They've become a speed boost for me. And I'll kill them. I'll take like this much damage and get that big speed boost so I can run around the depths here even faster. Let us go ahead and talk to Baldagar. There is no sense in delaying this, Gnarlo. It is time we were free of this place. Speak with me when you are ready. The time has come to carry out Baldagar's escape plan. If all goes well, you will soon be free of Isengard. Yes, indeed, we will very soon be free of Isengard. Let us go ahead and talk to him.
Are you ready? I only get one chance at this.
This is a solo quest. Are you ready? We will only get one chance at this. We must make it count. Yes, indeed. Let us travel now.
We do this now or not at all, friend. There is no looking back. We will escape from Isengard, or we will die. But we will not stay here.
Sounds good to me. I know what my chances of dying are. I don't know about yours. Here is what we need to do, Gnarlo. The key master is an Urukai who carries a ring of keys that can open these cell doors. He tends to come down into these dungeons several times a day, or what passes for a day here in the lightless reaches. Look for him somewhere in the dungeon, and see if you can catch him unaware. He is likely to be down the other wing of the dungeons. Climb the slope and turn right when you can. Once you have the keys, come back here and release me. We can then open the door for Akka, and we will make our way to the surface. The Urukai must have seen you walking around Isengard. They may believe that you are bringing us to see Saruman by order of the wizard. They may let us pass. Get those keys, Gnarlo. Or I could simply, fight everything in this dungeon and kill them all, which is a quite possible, reasonable chance. Alright, let us go on up. And being a burglar, I don't think stealing some keys is going to be that hard, as he says, catch him unawares. I know he means I probably catch and fight him unawares. But, not going to be a problem. Not going to be a problem at all. Yeah, I said down the other wing. That's easy enough as well. We won't worry about going into hiding until we actually come across him. Let's see, which one is the other wing? Down this way. go back out. Where are we at here? Ooh, we ran way too far up, didn't we? We passed right on by the other wing in our haste to get up here. Should have turned left at Albuquerque. It's always the problem. People forget to turn left at Albuquerque. Let's wait till I get G-Bub out of the closet, out of mothballs, and we're busy driving around the southwest again. I will guarantee you there will be a lot of missed turns at Albuquerque. Okay. Coming on down, running down through Isengard. Little feet go flappity flap, running down through Isengard. There he is. Let's see if we can catch him unaware, shall we? And let's put some of this hidden surprise stab damage to the test. Captive Dunlending, no better kind. Hello. Yeah, and I wonder if I could just pick his pocket. Nope, invalid target. Alright, we'll do this the hard way.
What are you doing down here? Vosh didn't tell me you had any business here today. I don't like the smell of you. Get out of here.
Oh, you made a mistake, pal. We have new weapons and everything. You are going down. As I said, they aren't much of a much. You defeat the Uruk-hai Keymaster and retrieve his keys. Hey friend, over here. You've got the keys there, do you not? You must let us out. You cannot leave us to die here, friend. We can help you. What the hell? I said talk to Baldgar. Ah, good. It doesn't make us run all the way back. Okay. Sometimes they do a good job of bringing us back whenever we meant. This is not what I meant, Gnarlo. Listen to Baldgar address the crowd. Wow, we do have a crowd. Listen to me, men of Dunland. There is no friendship between our peoples. We have warred and will again. But today, we need each other. Today, we have a common foe. Akka knows a way out of the ring, but we will need your help to reach it. Will you help us? Aye, we will. Count on it. Good. Now, Akka, it is time. Yeah, don't trust him. We've trusted Dunlendings before.
There is a gap in the wall between the buildings on the western side. Once the black powder does its work, you should be able to make it there in the confusion. But first we need to get to the surface. It will not be easy with so many of us.
Gap in the wall between the buildings on the western side, okay?
We cannot all go together. It would attract too much attention.
Akka is right. Gnarlo and he and I will go first. Oh, that's going to go over well. Count several score before following us, then do so in groups of 2 or 3. Good luck to us all. Ah, ginger ale. Love ginger ale. If I'm going to drink a soda, it's my favorite one. Alright, let's see, any of them, they better be counting. And I should be able to outrun you two easily. Yep, there we are. I wonder how many fights we're going to have, or if they're going to let us go all the way to the surface. I would love to have seen the look on Baldgar's face when we showed up with all those. That would have been nice. We do not want to attract attention, Gnarlo. We should walk slowly from here so as to not attract undue attention. Let us go. Walk slowly through the large room with Badgar and Akka so as to not attract attention. Insert? Yep, there we go. Had to remember, I haven't walked in so long, I had to remember what walking was. Uruk workers. These aren't workers. These are Uruk looky-loos. I've seen more work being done on some of the government work crews beside the road, where you got one guy leaning on a shovel, one guy holding a pick, and two other guys holding cups of coffee, and all sitting around talking. Alright, we have managed to actually get out into the ring of Isengard. We are almost out. Now we just need to light the black powder Gnarlo set up ahead of time, and we will have all the chaos we need to make it to the other side of the ring, and freedom. Say farewell to Akka. Now we just need a bit of flame and we can set off the black powder for our distraction. Let me do it. Both of you have homes beyond the ring, but this is my home. There is nowhere I want to go. I will light the powder. You are sure? Yeah, I know Akka should be older than that, but...
I am ready for what comes, Gnarlo. I will set the black powder aflame, and it will draw all of Isengard to this side of the ring. When that happens, the western side should be empty, and you will be able to slip through the gap in the ring wall. Farewell, Gnarlo. May you live past tonight and help put an end to my master's evil.
Wait for Akka's signal, an enormous blast of flame and smoke.
Wait for my signal, and farewell.
Good, I've turned on running again.
This way, Gnarlo. Let us find a place to hide while we wait.
Once we get out of here, I need to find Theodred, the Prince of Rohan. All his attention was focused on the movements of the Dunlending clans. We had no idea things were this bad within Isengard. Where will you go? I will help you rescue your friends from the Falcon clan, once I have given my message to Theodred. You have my word. I will help to save your ranger friends from their captivity at the hands of the Falcon clan. I am sorry that we can do nothing for the ranger that was sent here with you. Lothrindir was he called? If Lothrindir lives still, Saruman has kept him very close. We cannot hope to gain entrance to Orthanc. What is taking Akka so long? Follow and investigate what has happened to Akka's signal. Renee was just talking to Lothrindir. He was the poor ranger who was sent to look after Buckland and was run down by the Black Riders. Sure, he never thought that he would end up here. More flack. Oh, that didn't help.
There's been a commotion below, Gnarlo. Some of the captives got loose. All of my boys ran to see what was going on, but I smelled a rat. And who should I see sneaking around the war machine? This old fool.
Gnarlo, this changes nothing. Do you understand me? It changes nothing. Keep him busy.
You would be nothing without me, Gnarlo. I gave you the run of Isengard. It was the fear of me that kept you from being thrown in the cells alongside these vermin. But now we will see. Oh yes, we will see whose time it is to die. See how I repay treachery.
Oh, that's easy enough. We can keep you busy. That ain't gonna be a problem. You're a tough one. You're not quite the pushover your companions down in the halls are. Alright, he got that lit. Good. Talk to Bardgar in the Gravenwood. Okay, we can do that. What is that noise?
From atop the pinnacle, I beheld a great fire and smoke. And when it cleared, my prized captives were gone. How is it you are still alive, Moorflock?
Wow. Oh, come on, get up, get up. You aren't a ranger. I'm not supposed to do all the work while you lay around dying. Talk to Baldgar in the Gravenwood. Hang on.
I carried you this far. But this is the end. I carried you
This far.
this far. But this is the end.
For Baldgar, son of Beldgar.
Do not weep for me, my friend. It is enough to be free.
Baldgar's eyes flutter closed for the last time, and he dies a free man. You decide to return to Theodred's camp in the Greenwood, and see what has become of the Great Company during your captivity. It's a new quest, Book 4, Chapter 27, Repaying Treachery. Find Theodred in his camp and talk to him. Okay. We can do that. Where are we at? We are way down here, so we need to head quite a little bit to the north. Not too bad, though. All right. It looks like we are done. You have acquired a Seer's Orb. They took away the reminder of captivity, and they gave me a Seer's Orb. Thin furniture. All right. And you should see our reminder of captivity is gone, gone, gone. No longer have to be in the dungeons. Down in the dungeons of Isengard. Now whenever we are out and about like this, or going to the festivals or anything, we are truly there. We are no longer simply dreaming of where we are. Discovered the Slade of Shadows. Oh, it looks like we have a travelogue entry here. Let's take a look at it right quick. Yep, I gotta say, things die much quicker now. Alright, the Slade of Shadows. Is that a new thing here? No. Not that. The Slade of Shadows. I'm gonna take a look right quick, see if it's a deed, entry, item, area, and I will, if so, we'll have a travelogue here. If not, I will see you as we continue on further up the road. The Slade of Shadows. This slade of 3 rune-marked trees houses the Dutagel, a relic of great power wrested from Dol Guldur when the White Council drove forth the Necromancer. Alright, we have had our travelogue entry there for the Slade of Shadows. We're just doing a little dodging of some of the light blues. Easy enough to fight, but we've got a mission. We prefer not to fight them unless I just absolutely have to. Easy enough to dodge. After all, we are a burglar. And if you can't fight and travel like a burglar, what is the point? Which reminds me, now that I've gotten all my legendary item and inventory maintenance out of the way, I really need to start working on the crafting stuff again. Really, really do. Okay, we are almost there. See, where is the campment? It should be just off to the right, maybe. We should be coming up on it real soon here. Yep, I think it is just like right over there, perhaps. Get past this last dusk hound. And around the corner here. And we should be seeing the path up to the Rohan camp. Yep, there it is up above us. Can we make it here, or do we actually have to go all the way around to the the path up? Nope, we can make it here. Let us go talk to Theodred. Hey guys, y'all are never gonna guess where I've been. Sorry, Saradan, we got some bad news for you. Theodred.
You are alive. We feared the worst.
Gnarlo, you are alive. We feared the worst. Few of your friends made it out of Tal Methadras, and the tales of those who did are not encouraging. I do not think that the Falcon clan was within Saruman in the beginning. Rather, it seems the tide turned while you were traveling through Dunland. The news you brought Lur Brennan that Saruman's influence could be felt everywhere may have been the information for which he was waiting. A pox on these Dunlandings, they cannot be trusted. Very few folk made it out of Dal Methadras, but some did, the rare few Dunlandings who spoke against the Brennan's decision, and a handful of rangers. If we work together, we can repay Lur Brennan for his treachery.
Not every member of the Falcon clan agreed with Lou Brennan's decision.
Book 4, Chapter 28, Survivors. Not every member of the Falcon clan agreed with Lur Brennan's decision. Those who did not were slain or forced to flee. One of those who escaped is the woman Seren, and it is from her that I've learned much of what befell within Tal Methadras. I have been working closely with your friend Saradan before you were captured, and he now burns with a desire to free what rangers still live, if any do. He is very wise, and it seems if there is any hope of rescue, he may be able to devise it. Speak with him on this account. You may also seek the advice of my trusted friend Hogawise. He excels in battle, and has been a boon companion on this excursion into the Gravenwood. So we need to talk to Saradan, we need to talk to Seren, and we need to talk to Hogawise. We can do that right quick. Chapter 28, Survivors. Let's talk to Saradan first. He's the one easy enough to find.
Many of our friends have fallen, and the rest are captives of Lou Brennan.
You must tell me of your time in Isengard, Gnarlo. It cannot have been pleasant, and you were often in my thoughts. I heard what happened within Tal Methadras from Radinir. Sometime after you were secreted away to Isengard, he managed to escape the prison cave with poor Bregair. The two of them fought their way into the center of Tormorva, but then... Saradan sighs heavily, and he seems in that moment much older than his years. Bregair did not make it. They cut him down in the road, and only Radinir escaped. He has gone back with some of Theodred's men to try and recover Bregair's body, but they have not returned. Many of our friends have fallen, and the rest are still captives of Lou Brennan. According to Radinir, Halbarad and the sons of Elrond are still alive, but who can say for how long? Ooh, you got the sons of Elrond captured too. Oh, you are about to bring down a wrath upon... You will be bringing down a wrath upon your house that you don't know.
I will take 10 Rohirrim on horseback over 1,000 Dunlanding wild men.
We crossed the ford of Eisen in secret to learn what the men of Dunland were up to, but it is worse than we suspected. I think it surprised the leader of the Falcon clan as well. It seems to me that he was biding his time until the victory of one side seemed assured. Then he needed to simply throw his lot in with the side likely to come out the victor. Let us hope that he is mistaken, Gnarlo. I think that he is undervaluing the prowess of the men of Rohan. I would take 10 Rohirrim on horseback over 1,000 Dunlending wild men. I have spoken with your friend Seridan, and it seems like these rangers are the same. The more of them we free now, the fewer thousands of Dunlendings I need concern myself with. Ha! Alright, now we need to find Seren. Where is Seren? Seren! Seren! There you are. You are a member of the Falcon clan. I remember talking to you at one point, I believe.
The honor of the Falcon, sold to Saruman. I cannot believe this.
I cannot believe this. How can this have happened? The old woman is quivering with anger and grief.
The Brennan called the heads of households to him and declared that we were at last ready to reap our reward. We had only to bend the knee to Saruman. But Lou Brennan himself had said to us that the Hebeg Luth would not be the tool of some wizard. He said it often and loudly, and we came to believe it. I have no love for these horse lords, and this strutting princeling least of all. But what can be said? The honor of the Falcon clan sold to Saruman? Wolf sought his enemies in open battle. He was no wizard's hireling. Seren chokes back angry tears. My boy Anirin has not returned yet from the lands of the Algreg, but his beloved spoke out against his treachery and is still a prisoner. What will I say to him if she dies?
The enemy has a strong defensive position, but I will help you free your friends.
There is no sense in delaying this any further. Your friends are held captive by our shared enemy. This enemy has a strong defensive position, but we have this advantage. We know where he is. Once the Falcon clan leaves Tal Mathadras, that advantage dissipates. We must deal with them here before they leave that valley. Once the Falcon clan leaves the valley, my men and I must retreat to hold the ford. The defense of Rohan is my main object. Until that time, I will help you free your friends.
I sent some of my men into Tal Mathadras to establish a camp.
All right, Book 4, Chapter 29, City of Traitors. I sent some of my men into Tal Mathadras to establish a camp, Gnarlo. We shall go to join them. Pass into Tal Mathadras and follow the road as it approaches the lake. From this camp, we can scout the area and make a plan for rescuing the rangers. Some of your people should already be at this camp, such as the fire in their hearts. Let all who wish to join them do so. All right, so next time we will travel into Tal Mathadras and find Theodred's forward encampment. All right, awesome. All right, everybody. There you go. We have completed our time in Isengard. We have said goodbye to our companions, Akka and all down there, who unfortunately did not make it out. And now we are here. Next time we will help the Rohirrim and our rangers get the rest of our friends out of the hands of the traitors of Tal Mathadras. So we will see you then. There we are. Let us enjoy a pipe. The first true pipe we've had since we left Isengard. I imagine all the ones we had down there were not but a dream, just like our dreams of going through the haunted burrow. So we will see you next time. Thank you for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed it, and bye-bye.